just happened is, oh, so when you work with him out in the environment, hungry, he's got to have not eaten for a few hours. He needs to be hungry because the environment will diminish the food. You don't get to have it now because you're grooming up. Now the timing's gone.
Okay.
And that could also be a toy. I'm going to show you this really amazing toy called the Chase It. I'm going to show you it right now. So, what I'm going to have you do is I see kind of a skinny pole. So, you can walk over. And this is good because there's a lot of people coming in and out. You can do this also, not at the entrance. Like, don't wait for him to get distracted. Go find distractions, but minimal. Like, we got people walking in and out. It's not too distracting. Go near a grocery store entrance, but not at the entrance, where you have a lot of people coming in and out, but you have to feel safe. So what I want you to do is come over, and we're just going to practice this with just the environment in general. And look, watch him. If he looks for you, like if he looks at you, right there, he looks at her. Now keep moving. Keep moving away. Don't take your eyes. Boom, right there. Go back. Because he's looking at you. You're letting him know that if you take your eyes off me, I'm leaving. You come up. Yeah, don't do the puppy. Just come up and just because we want to do that. He's paying attention to you now. So you just give him attention. Then just stand with him. And now just stand next to him like you're holding the leash, but you're using the tether. Okay. Now the idea of this, and I wanted to do this with less distraction. Let me get out of the way so you can stand calm in front of him. Is when other people come and he starts like the dog or whatever, that's when you're already ready. Okay? You're waiting for the distraction, or you tether him. But what we did in the beginning, which is why I'm glad it didn't work, to let you know that this doesn't work in every scenario. You got to find the right scenario for this technique. Okay, make sense? Yeah. Now I want you to start to walk away from him. Okay, come back because he's looking for you now. You see the difference? And all you're doing is, and I'm being a post, I'm not letting him pull me, I'm pretending to be that post. So do you see what happened? He got distracted, he looked, and he's like, oh. And then he looked to you, and then you come back. Okay. Did that make more sense than the first one? Yeah. I was just drinking your coffee. Now look at your dog as you're running. Now sing the puppy song. Puppy. Crouch down, puppy. And there we go. Good. When he gets to you, give him reinforcement. There we go. Now if you have your long line, you can take it with you and go about 15 feet away from him, and you have it to stop him. Yeah. He goes the other way. Yeah. But the idea is when he starts getting really distracted, you can move away from him safely to use that this fear imprint. Where are you going? Yeah. But again, don't do it in an environment where you got all these people coming in dogs, you know what I mean? Right now, it's like I saw an opportunity because there's not too much going on, that we're just simply, he's distracted with smell. Does that make sense? Yep. So that's another option. You have the tether option to tether him and walk away if it's the right environment. You have the get a 15 to 30 foot line so that you can run away from him, but you still have that line, but you can drop it as you go, like unwind it. Yeah. And then his management tool, which should help physically move and turn him away from a distraction. Yep. Because he cannot focus on you right now because there's too many other things going on. Gotcha. Yep. Sense? Yep. So those are kind of three little options.
So, okay, well, so two issues then. One is I can't take him out in two environments until we get this part under control because he is a more confident dog. But
with your management tool, you can.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna put that on.
Because then I was thinking, well, if I want to expose him to a lot of stuff, then am I actually waiting to expose him to?
Right. You can still expose him, but you want to have him on a tool so that you can manage him, so you need guidance engine for safety more than anything. Now we got a lot going to be going on here.
Well, this is perfect because I've had a really hard time controlling him when there are lots of, he wants to play. And he's focused.
So this is the first question we have to ask. Is this a realistic expectation in him right now? We got 1, 2 dogs, 4 dogs, and people, different energy. Yeah. So you just stand there and let them, you just stand there like a post. Now what I want you to try to do is see your focus on and start to move away. And now just move. Just move. Keep going. Move. Now stop saying anything. There it is. And just keep moving. You don't want to try to force. So in this situation, he's got no management. This is where I want you to have management, but instead of pulling back, I'm going to go. See that? Yeah. And the release. That's a good one. Yeah? Come on. And move. Keep yourself behind.
and I'm crouching down and I'm puppy. You know, everybody. I mean, I feel like I'm working so hard just to get him to go outside.
So right there, quit working so hard.
It's not working.
Right.
Find out what motivates him. Toys, people, obviously other dogs. Yeah.
Yeah.
And try to motivate him rather than trying to force him. Does that make
Yeah.
sense? Now, what
Yeah.
will help you, because you have that long ass hallway, is being able to run away from him and turn it into a game.
Yeah.
But overusing the puppy song, overusing his name, trying to use words to force, that'll just diminish his response really quick. Because remember how quick he was to respond. But if I keep, and it's habit, it's your habit. Your habit is that's what you do. That's who you are. That's just the way I'm programmed or conditioned to use words, and to be aware of that. And when you find yourself, I want you to think of a light, a traffic light. Okay, so the traffic light is, you got green, you got yellow, you got red. And I want to help you with this. What you need to do is start to read your puppy. Is puppy in green, which is he's calm, we're good, let's keep going. Let's keep doing what we're doing. Yeah? Now yellow, uh-oh. He's not really, he's there, but he's not really there. I might need to assess maybe trying something different. If it gets to red, nothing, stop. Just stop. Don't even try anymore. It's too late. He's gone too far. In other words, he's too aroused. He's too distracted.
Yep.
So you got green, you got yellow, you got red, and of his emotional state. To help you gauge, when can I keep going? When do I need to kind of look at trying something different as you learn different approaches and techniques? And red is, I just have to stop. It's not going to happen right now. No matter what, I can't force it. I can't force the baby to stop crying in the middle of the night. I'm going to have to take him for a car ride, and I'm tired. Oh well, that's what it is.
Yeah. 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 No. No, but it's there so simple. Thank you.
To help kind of gauge, and then that's where you can go into your great backpack of tools. And go, okay, what do I have? That's why sometimes I'll pick up a stick. But when you, or whatever, to try to get the dog to be into me, I'm competing with the environment. And what I have found in the history of puppy people is their biggest frustration is the dog won't pay attention to me. And yes, and that's because they want the dog to do what they want him to do, and they want him to do it.
Right.
Right?
Yes.
Yes, of
Is that too
course.
much to ask?
Is that too much to ask? I'm feeding you, I'm giving you a home.
I've done
Yep.
everything for you.
And this dry, boring stuff, does he really like this? Okay.
What do you think?
Well, I
It's
would suggest bring that, but also don't feed him. Don't feed him. Let him be hungry. Take his food, soak it, do kibble. Mix it with some other fun stuff if you have to. You don't have to, but make it more yummy and eat quickly. I'm not saying that he doesn't seem to care about this right now, is all I'm noticing.
Okay.
So if you had something else, a couple different options.
I do. There's other stuff in here.
Okay. But think about also is, okay, so I want you to let me see what that. Just put that.
It's freeze-dried chicken.
Go ahead and just be a post for me. I'm going to show you this name game because I want you to start teaching him this so we can teach him an indicator word. So he's licking. Okay. I'm going to go pop, pop, and give it to him. Pop, pop. So all I'm doing is associating that sound with food right now. Step one. Pop, pop. Pop, pop, poppy. Okay? That's it. I'm associating that sound with food. This will eventually turn into his name, his real name, but it'll always be a backup for emergencies. This is the name game that I told you about that was in that thing I sent you. Now, since he's already been kind of practicing this, what I want you to do is I want you to sing that song, and if he turns to you, I want you to say B-I-N-G-O. Okay. So don't move away. Come closer. Stay right there. Sing that song. And right there. Okay. So do it again. Okay. Because now he's too distracted. Wait. Okay. Right now. Okay. Move closer. Stop. Squat down. Wait for him to stop licking his penis. And there it is. Right there.
Bingo.
Good. The moment he turns to you, that indicator word we're going to teach him means that's it. That's what I want. A toy. That might be release, that might be access to food. Anything that your puppy is motivated to want, you can use as reinforcement. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Anything he wants can be followed by that song.
Okay.
So the idea is that you pair the song with all wonderful things. When you're petting him, when he's chewing on a bone, he's sitting in your lap, just sing a song, so shake. And then the next thing is, okay, now that he kind of has an idea that that song means pay attention to me, and that's what we want him to do, now I want to teach him that word so I can start training him skills. So right now he might be too distracted, but just be a post for me. Pop, pop, poppy. Bingo. Bingo. So bingo, the word, always precedes the reinforcement.
Okay.
And you just say it one time, one time between each piece.
Okay.
To start to teach him that word means something good is going to happen.
Okay.
Which means, okay, so he's just watching the guy or whatever he is. So sing the song. Pop, pop, poppy. And indicate.
Bingo.
Good. So the indicator, when I say indicate, is to say that word, because I don't want to, repeat it. And I'll just kind of say all done and turn away.
All
from
done.
it. And turn away. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do it again. Wait till he's not looking at you. You don't want him overly distracted, just turning away from you. So now you've got his attention, don't you? Pop, pop, puppy. Right there.
Bingo.
So as soon as he moves towards you, as soon as he orients, that's the moment of commitment you're looking for to say that word.
Okay.
Because what this is going to eventually do is teach him, and when you're teaching him skills as we build, that word will always be using it as in our training.
Okay.
To let him know that that's the right answer. So he starts to learn to, and when he hears that, oh, this is what you want me to do. So we're not using it to elicit a response. We're going to be using it to indicate to him that that's what I want.
Gotcha.
Yeah?
Yep.
Competing with the environment. So if you want to expose your dog, the question you need to ask yourself, is it realistic for me to expect him to be able to focus on me when he's clearly telling me, I can't, it's nothing personal, I love you, but I don't really know what you want. I just know that there's a dog,
Yeah.
there's a smell.
Yeah. No, you're right. That's
Please use your body and silly noises rather than, I want to, just this saying his name over and over again and the puppy song over, that is to teach him to pay attention to you, not to use to elicit a response when he's distracted at this time.
okay.
Because he's not going to be able to do it. And I think that that's where the frustration comes in.
Okay.
Well, it was working in the apartment. Well, yeah, but it's not working now.
Right.
So we tend to, as humans, focus on repeating words. Nag, nag, nag. Not gonna say anything, okay? Just being silly. And that may not work. Oh, and then I feel stupid. Oh, I failed. Oh, well, that's a dog. Gosh, you're always laying on me. Shit. Okay? So just being willing, and I think that you are, and to have something when now he wants to play, right? Now, a lot of people now would get mad at the dog and push their mouth away. It's like you just called the dog to you. Now you don't, you see? So put your mouth, and I'm going to have something to put in your mouth. So since we're all right here, I'm going to do this. Oh, now if he chases you, stop him. Don't chase this dog, ever. That's what this is for.
Okay.
We don't want to teach our dogs that we're going to chase you to play, because then they start to run away from you, and then you get mad at them when they don't come when you call them.
Okay.
So the floor court, I'm going to teach you a skill that you'll walk the line and trade him to teach him to spit things out of his mouth so you don't chase him.
We've been working on the job.
So I can go. Bingo! So I just said bingo because he spit the thing out. You see?
Okay,
You see that's where the
Yeah.
indicator comes in.
Okay.
Oh, what? I just showed him the food and he goes, oh, spit that out, I'll take that food. As soon as he spit that out, that's when I say that word.
Gotcha. Okay.
So the other thing I can go, is he still eating it? Bingo! Because he's moving towards me.
Okay.
Now, good, boom. And that prevents you from, dog's name, blah, 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 blah. You just stop him.
Right. Okay.
And obviously if he's full throttle, you don't want to pull his neck out, so we pay attention.
Yeah. Okay.
That's why I like harnesses when I'm on the long line,
Yeah.
so I don't jerk his neck. Is this helping?
Yep. Yes, immensely.